Hey, what up guys? Nightmare here. Today I'm bringing you another Division 2 build video. This one is Future Initiative. This is our new gear set that came out in TU10. It is also the one with the chest piece and backpack locked behind the raid. So just a FYI for you guys. But this build is amazing. Paired up with the right talents and the right pieces of gear. And just that group synergy, like, oh my god, the wonders this build can do is just, it's awesome. It really helps your team. So most of my builds in the past have been, for the solo player. So I did want to come out, with something else and for you guys to help out your squad or your friends who you play with, or bring this build into the raid. This is a great healing raid build. It's any type of content, legendary, everything from normal to raid. Just everything Division has to offer, this build can handle. So I just want to quickly say thank you guys so much. My last videos, I've been doing great, just like the ones before. I'm just shocked, how much support I've been shown, and I really appreciate it, guys. I put out that road to 200 on my last video. I'm like 4 subs away, and I was thinking like a month or something. My goal was for a month, so as you can tell, I'm a little in shock by it, but thank you guys so much. I just can't stress that enough. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate your time, your views. Please comment down below, anything you're interested in, and we can definitely make that happen. I'm looking to build a Discord. Let me know if you would be interested in that. That way we can get agents hooked up together and help each other out and, do what we got to do out there. But let's jump into this build, guys. It's a good one. You're definitely going to want this in your loadout. Thanks. Alright guys, let's jump into the specialization. For this healing build, I will be using Survivalist, and for a few reasons. One of the main reasons though is this triage specialist talent. You get 15% increased outgoing healing, which is really good. And I do believe, in my opinion, it is better than the technician 10% skill healing. So that's my opinion. Feel free to use a technician. It does offer you a skill tier, so you can run a red or a blue on your build, so have a little more armor or damage. But I do think the Survivalist is definitely better for the build I have set up. It also comes with 10% increased protection from elites. Your armor kit will also apply to group members within 20 meters, but honestly, you're never going to be using a med kit because we are the healer and everyone's going to always be at full armor. While in cover, gain 10% skill haste. This is really good for your chem launcher. And is there anything else? We're not doing status, but yeah, I am using a marksman, a shotgun, and a pistol, and you can see I'm spec'd into these weapons. I can't stress that enough, guys. Spec into the right weapon, especially if you have multiple builds. Make sure to go back and, respec into whatever weapon. You don't want to lose out on 15% increased damage. That is, that is a good amount of damage. It also comes with a crossbow, which I believe is a good weapon. So I definitely suggest to run Survivalist with this build. If you don't want to, I think Technician would be your next best bet. Alright, let's jump into it. So I am using, like I said, a marksman, a shotgun. I am using the SVD to mark targets, and this is really all I'm doing. It does have Future Perfect on it. I'm not trying, if I get that kill, that's cool. I get overcharge, but, I'm not doing that much damage, so I'm not proccing this a lot. It's no big deal. I'm using this because I'm running Opportunistic on my backpack, and I'm running the Sweet Dreams to just, I tag, you can hit enemies from a good distance with this shotgun. You might not be doing, damage, like a lot of damage on them, but you're tagging them for your teammates, and then they're getting that amplified damage from Opportunistic. Also, everyone knows the Sweet Dreams, you can melee veterans, and red bars, and it will put them right to sleep. I'm using M1 911. It has finisher on it, and that's why I'm using it. I don't really use this that much unless like all directives are on and I need to use it to get some ammo, but that is the pistol I have chosen for this build. The mods, it's just straight weapon handling all around. Accuracy, stability, extra 5 rounds, and weapon handling on that scope. Um, and yeah, not we're not stressing on the weapons too much. I've played around with it. I've even used like the Nemesis with a different type of shotgun. It's really up to you guys, but I do suggest a marksman and a shotgun. So either, whatever of that category you want to use, feel free. So I'm running a 4-piece Future Initiative, the new gear set that came out in TU10. A heads up, the backpack and the chest piece are locked behind the raid. You do have to run the raid to acquire these items. So you can't farm the open world for them, but you can get everything else in the open world. If you just farm gear sets, you can get the mask, the gloves, the holster, and the knee pads. And you can still make yourself a pretty decent heal build and throw like empathetic resolve and safeguard or something, I think, or even opportunistic, and you could still have a decent heal build. But I really would recommend to run the raid and to complete the Regulus project, because by doing that you can then craft all these, every piece of Future and Foundry, whenever you want, as long as you have the materials to craft them. So I just wanted to go over that really quick, but like I said, definitely go for the backpack and the chest piece. You can make, they have really great talents, and you don't want to, be missing out on that. So Future Initiative, the 2-piece gives you 30% repair skills, which is really good. The 3-piece gives you 15% skill haste, 30% skill duration, also really good. This is a really good gear set. Like, if you're a healer, this is what you want to be using. And it comes with this talent called ground control. So it increases you and your allies' total weapon and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. So, I mean, you're a healer, your guy should always be at full armor. And then when you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters of you are also repaired for 60% of that amount. The backpack, it does give you a talent that turns that into 120% of that amount. I'm not running the backpack, but if you were to run the backpack, switch out the chest piece for like Alps Summit with empathetic resolve. Just if you guys choose to go that route. But I am running the chest piece, and the talent with the chest piece, it increases ground control damage bonus from 15% to 25%. So that means the members of my team, they're going to be doing 25% more weapon and skill damage, okay? That's a lot, and you already have, really amazing heals with this build as it is. And on top of the, or your allies being healed to 60% of the amount when they're within 5 meters of you. And if you guys are close together, that's really effective. Sometimes you're not, but our skills, our Restorer Hive and Chem Launcher keep everyone at full armor. So I really do like the ground control damage boost. It's called Tactical Superiority. Sorry, had a little tongue twist there. But yeah, that's totally up to you. Like, I've ran it both ways, guys. I've had empathetic resolve on the chest piece, and I ran the Future backpack, but I was running this lately, and I really like this a lot more. I noticed my team just melting through everything and staying at full armor the whole time. So, here's the... oh, sorry. And I'm running, as you can see, with the mask, skill tier, repair skills, repair skill mod, with the chest piece, skill tier, repair skills, skill haste mod. The holster, I rolled repair skills on there. The knee pads, repair skills. This is the last piece of Future. And then I am rocking the BTSU gloves. Alright, this I think is a must. Alright, especially for a heal build that is using the Restorer Hive. And why I say that is it grants 15% Hive skill haste per skill tier. So like I have a 1 second refill speed like per charge. Like it fills up so fast it feels like you're on overcharge and you're not. On top of that, detonating a hive refreshes your skill cooldowns and grants overcharge for 15 seconds. If at skill tier 6, which I am, this effect also applies to all allies. So allies receiving this effect are unable to benefit from it again for 120 seconds for 2 minutes. So this is great in the raid. This is great anywhere. So if your team's running revive hives and you notice, a couple revive hives are on cooldown, you just pop your hive and they instantly get their hive back. You can keep people alive so easy with this. You don't have to worry about, going around picking people up. If their hive is not on cooldown, they get picked right up. And if they're not running a hive, then boom, they get that overcharge on their skills, and it's really great. I really like what they did, the rework of the BTSU gloves. I know they were really good before, but this is also really good. So it's hard to argue which is better. It's really just opinion based and situational. So definitely rock the BTSU gloves. If you do not have them, I got mine at American History Museum from a True Sons boss. It wasn't even gloves. It was just a random drop. I've heard a lot of people say get them from Black Tusk. I would honestly just farm gloves, targeted loot, and I'm sure, they're going to drop sooner or later. You also have a chance with exotic caches to get it. So, I am running a One Piece Alps Summit for 20% repair skills. I got a skill tier, of course. I do have skill haste on here. I rolled repair skills, and I got that repair skills mod. And then I'm running the talent called opportunistic. So, enemies you hit with shotguns and marksman rifles amplifies the damage they take by 10% from all sources for 5 seconds. And this requires a marksman rifle or a shotgun drawn. So this is all you have to do is you just keep tagging enemies and you can refresh the buff on them. You don't have to wait for the buff to... You'll see it above their head. You'll see the little... What is that? A raccoon? I think it's a raccoon. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it is. But you'll see it above their head. It's red. Just shoot them again. You can just, like for a heavy, I just make sure that's always on them. And your team literally just melts through them. And this is from all sources. So that means from status effects, from skills, from, actual weapon damage, any type of damage, it's going to be amplified by 10%. An amazing talent. It's a really good support talent. Since I'm not doing any damage, at least I'm healing my team. I'm giving them more damage by marking targets for them, and I'm refreshing their cooldowns every chance I get with my BTSU gloves, and keeping them alive is the main thing. So let's jump into my skills. I'm running the chem launcher, the healer, of course, and I'm healing for 1,444,000, and then repair over time is 288,000. I have a 17.6 second cooldown, which is really no big deal, guys. I never really run out of ammo on this. At most, I'll shoot like 3 shots maybe, and I'm good. Like my Restore Hive pretty much puts in all the work. You could honestly put another repair skills mod on instead of skill haste. It will go up to 19-second cooldown, so that's completely up to you. I'm really good with where I'm at with my healing. Like I shoot in, like, it doesn't matter like what armor. I can pretty much fully heal a tank if you think about it. I mean, you hit them and they get 1,444,000 and then 288,000. And then get a little one hit from the Restorer Hive, and like someone with like 2.1 million armor is completely restored. So really good. Tier 6, you get that +6 ammo, 60% radius, 120% heal, pretty good radius on it. And then I'm running the Restorer Hive, of course. I got 36 charges because I put the 4 extra charge mod on it. I got a 12.8 meter range, which is really nice. 280-second duration. As you know, the duration got buffed in this last update, 10.1. And I'm healing for 428,997 HP. So that is a fat chunk. Every time they get hit by a stim, a little drone or whatever, the charge that hits them, that's what they're getting healed for. So very good, very effective. Great build, guys. Definitely, put this together. It's different if you're used to DPS or whatever, but it is fun to run. It's cool keeping people alive. It's definitely a different type of play style. And like I said, this is an amazing build. Don't sleep on it. If you want to run this in the raid, it's so good in the raid, guys. I'm not even lying. Like on that 4th boss, and you want to heal around the 3rd boss and 1st boss, like great build to run. I wouldn't run any other type of healer than this. But yeah, guys, that's the build. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun playing with it. Definitely, top tier build here. But yeah, thanks for all the views lately. Thanks for all the subs. I'm, 5 subs away, like I said, from that 200 goal. That came a lot sooner than I thought it would. I can't stress that enough, how much I appreciate your guys' time, your views, your support. You guys are completely awesome. Just really, it just amazes me, like, within the couple months, the support that I've gotten. I'll keep throwing out that content for you guys. If you're interested in anything else, just don't be shy. Comment down below, and I'll definitely look into whatever it is, maybe you want a video about or whatever the case may be. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll catch you in the next one.